Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. We stand for the national anthem of France.
Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the...
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Martinez.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on it, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Tchouaméni. Dembele. And it's Digne. Deep cross. Carries far too far and out of play. Fernandez.
That's really well manoeuvred.
really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Doué chips it through. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Martinez. And it's been played through. Well timed, excellent interception. Kone. Saliba. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Mbappe. Doué gently done. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Mbappe. He could be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Paul. McAllister, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Saliba, aimed forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. Dembele. And he won't reach that. Lovely feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. McAllister defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's played forward. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez, clipped into space. Upamecano shifted upfield. Union chasing after it. Chouameni. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Digne. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And it's played into the middle. Otamendi tries to clear. Shapes to shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Moved on forwards. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Messi in acres of space out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Messi goes short. And they've got rid. Kone. Union looks to get on the end of this. Chouameni. Tchouaméni, forwards and with intent. Digne, across it goes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Digne, now here's the delivery. Now it's Tchouaméni, aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. And it's Kone. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Tagliafico shifted upfield.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Succumbs to the pressure.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Fernandez cuts out the pass. Montiel. De Paul looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Digne. That's really well manoeuvred. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Digne. That's tiny. Digne, and he's gone backward here. It is now or never. Time is against them. Here's the chance to cross. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.